If you go on vacation, like we went to Italy, and you see some of these yachts that are like outside of these islands, and it's crazy. It's crazy to imagine that these people feel poor compared to someone who pulls in with a bigger one.
Yeah. And insecure, like, oh, I'm not making enough. It's crazy.
Right. And
I mean,
you got a gold digger with you, and she might jump ship in the middle of the night and swim over to the other boat.
You wake up, you're like, Ursula?
Where'd she go? Is she on a bikini on that big yacht? Motherfucker.
And it's Leo. You're like, damn it.
God damn it.
Leo struck again.
Well, if she's over 30, you don't even have to worry about Leo.
Not over like 23. Yeah, 30. 30
That's
is
like
like over the hill.
Remember the photos of Jeff Bezos and his girlfriend,
Would
Leonardo
she like
DiCaprio? Yeah, she was like smiling at him, and then Jeff Bezos like was joking around about pushing him off a cliff. Like,
yeah.
But like, you don't have to worry about her, bro. She's 50.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you could see you could see her doing like the cost benefit analysis, like Leo or richest man in the world.
Well, also, like, can you even keep Leo? That's not going to work.
No, you need to be like 19.
Well, even if you're 19, as soon as you hit 24, he's going to be shopping.
Have you seen like all the stuff this is where the internet is so glorious. They make these like charts and graphs of every single one of his ex-girlfriends and when they broke up at what age. And it's always like 23. He's like, oh, sorry,
they probably want to do something with their life, or they want to get married, or they want to settle down, or they just want to find meaning.
We were joking on Dumpster Fire about how my theory is that's how he feels. He's like, because I'm like, he's this like eco warrior on his yacht, which don't get me started. But I was like, maybe he feels like by taking their fertile years, he's like diminishing the population.
They're still fertile.
No, they're still fertile.
Yeah.
At 23.
There's no, he's having fun, and you're allowed to have fun. You know,
of course.
What's fascinating to me is that people get mad at him for dating 19-year-olds, but because he's 50 or whatever he is. He's close to 50, right? It's 50.
Yeah, he's close to 50.
46, 7, and 8, something like that.
That's a big difference.
It's a giant difference, but here's the thing.
If
it was the other way, if it was a 19-year-old guy and a 48-year-old woman, everybody would be like, you go, girl. Nobody would be upset at all.
Well, I think there is an example of this in Hollywood, and I do feel like people also are like, that's gross to her, too. I can't remember who it is.
Doesn't stick.
Doesn't land with you?
No one's feeling bad for that dude. No one is feeling bad for a 19-year-old guy.
Not feeling bad for her.
Woman.
And I don't think people are feeling bad for these 19-year-old girls either. I think more they feel like the older person is a bit of a predator. So yes. I think that I know she gets called a predator. This woman that I was reading about, who her name escapes me because
I know you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, it's kind of, I mean, I've been in that age gap before, and my editor and I were talking about it for Spectator. He and I were like going back and forth because he's like, oh, what's the big deal? I'm like, it's kind of gross. Like, I was like 23, I don't have a problem with, but for some reason 19, I'm like, that's teetering on.
Yeah, if it is what it is, though. It's like.
Really, though?
Yeah.
Would you want.
I definitely would not want my 19-year-old dating a 50-year-old billionaire. But it's. The thing about... He's
not even a billionaire.
I don't know. Is he? I don't know what he's worth.
I mean, not that would matter. But
he's probably pretty close. But it doesn't bother me the way it bothers some people, because I feel like... I mean, it depends on who the guy... Like, you know, if you're dealing with some sort of a situation where you feel like that person's being forced to do things or being exploited or, you know...
Right. No,
but if they're just all having fun together, like I'm not sure.
No,
isn't it Kate Beckinsale? Doesn't she date a bunch of really young guys?
I mean, she was dating Pete Davidson.
Yeah, she was dating some other guy that I know, and he was really young too. But fucking handsome guys, and everybody's like, "You go, girl."
Yeah,
you know.
No, I was thinking about this, and I don't know why 19 is different for me than 23. It was like he was kind of bordering on dirty old man, and I feel like 19 tips you into dirty old man at that age gap. And I was saying to my editor, I'm like, I don't know, there was just always this moment when I was with guys who are that much older than me, when I distinctly remember it, when I noticed the elasticity of their skin or the lack thereof. It was this weird thing where I was like, what am I doing?
The elasticity of the skin. Isn't it funny because that's biology?
Yeah. That's
your body saying, like, this guy's got bad loads. He's gonna give me a fucked up kid with his bad load.